My name is Steve. Not long ago, I had a brain tumor removed from the right side of my brain. It had been growing there for a long time, and I realize now that it had been pressing on my brain, causing me to make bad decisions. This was done at the University of Maryland School of Medicine in Baltimore. These wonderful people saved my life, and I'm very grateful. The bad decisions I were making, I believe we have been making since the 70s, when we should have been listening to our scientists and environmentalists who said we're going to do serious environmental damage if we don't change what we're doing. Had we listened then, we would not be facing these the damage to our Earth. If we don't stop, we have a small window of opportunity to turn this around. If we were to start building University of Maryland schools of medicine all over the world, there would be opportunities abound for everybody, and terrorists would have it. There wouldn't be any more terrorists. Terrorism would be finished because there would be people with jobs and futures bright and secure. They would be well trained, and everybody would have health care. We can take advantage of this situation and start developing these schools, build them everywhere. We can turn the situation around by building solar panel buildings that gather electricity and power these buildings. There will be no further wars. Terrorism will stop, and we'll have a bright future. We don't need to keep going in this direction, which is, we all know, the wrong direction to go. Like I said, I've been making poor decisions, and I believe we all have been since the 70s. That's all. Pay attention to what's going on here and save our Mother Earth. She's in desperate need of repair. The window of opportunity is closing. We can turn it around together, we the people. We want to have no further wars, we want to have no further terrorism, and only opportunities are going to change that. People are looking for opportunities and a secure future. So, let us not be stupid any longer. Let's take advantage of this situation. Instead of a wall across Mexico and the United States, let's build a wall of opportunity where people can come to work and help other people. Because around the world, people are very unfortunate not to have any health care at all. They can't get any services. They just go home to die because they've been told there's nothing they can do for them. So let's change it. Let's make our world a better place. Let us be happy for the rest of our existence, and make sure that we have a place that we can live on, or earth we can live on, that's green and provides us with the food, and will nourish our earth like we nourish our children. I can't believe what has happened to our earth. When I woke up from surgery, I was looking at the television, I saw the environmental damages that were occurring, and I had like a new vision, an insight that I believe we will all gain, and we will change this. We can do it. Only we the people. Let's act quickly. Let's bring the troops home. Let's stop fighting. Let's turn it around. We'll all be happy. We'll all be safe. We'll all be secure. We'll all have a food supply that is unlimited, that will carry us into many, many, many hundreds and thousands of years from now. If we don't, it could end a lot quicker than we think. Oh boy, I tell you, this whole thing has made me very tired, but very enthusiastic that we can do it. When I entered the University of Maryland Medical School I was whisked into the hands of people who were very compassionate, very loving, very caring, and they bathed me in love of their compassion and made me feel I had hope. I'm forever grateful, and I will ever forever be in their debt. I just don't know how to repay them. All I can do is thank them from the bottom of my heart and say, you are all so wonderful, so marvelous. And if this existed all over the world, you better believe there wouldn't be any more terrorism, no wars. We can repair our Mother Earth. She deserves it. She is like a baby that has emerged from the womb, and as I feel I have, anew and refreshed. I have clarity of thought and clarity of mind. The veil has been lifted from my eyes, and I can see. Okay, I'm going to close for now, and then I'll get back with you later.
Steve, can I add something to that?
Yes, you can, baby.
Sit right there and don't move.
Okay.
This is my husband, Steve. On July 5th, 2007, he had a brain tumor the size of my fist removed from the right side of his brain. Now, you would think that would scare the hell out of him, but it didn't. And it doesn't. What does scare the hell out of me is how we are treating our Mother Earth. At this time, we have a small window of opportunity to begin healing our world that we live in. All the big shots, and you know who you are, need to pull together and turn the demise of our planet around. You have the resources to make this happen. Surely you have families of your own. Let's make the future of our world bright, safe, and harmonious. You will still make lots of capital. It's definitely a win-win situation. Let us begin with the Mexico border. Instead of cursing the people who want to create a wonderful life here in the USA, let's have them build and erect turbines, windmills, and solar panels that will create clean energy. Let's take all those empty cargo crates and use them as temporary housing for all those who work and prepare this border. All of these wonderful people could set up their homes on the border and have wonderful lives, and in return create clean and healthy energy for all. Also in the deserts where very few of us inhabit, let us also put these turbine, windmills, and solar panels there as well. Let's all insist our heads of government replace our shingles on our homes with solar collecting shingles. All businesses with flat roofs must have solar collecting panels affixed to their roofs. Let's stop using all the plastic bottles. Instead, let's go back to glass bottles. Obviously, the glass bottles can be returned and will not impose any additional threats to our environment. Instead of cutting down the rainforests, let's erect solar collecting panels. Let us no longer use plastic bags. Instead, let us use canvas bags. Instead of destroying our wetlands, let's allow them to thrive, as this too will create a chain reaction of better and healthy environment for all to embrace and enjoy. While in the hospital of the University of Maryland Medical Center, Steve and I had an amazing experience of compassion and love like none I've ever experienced. I couldn't help but come to one conclusion. I truly believe we should rename our Earth Hospital and let the healing begin. Thank you for your attention.
I love you so much, honey. You're so beautiful.